Hello, Furly family. The first book that I'm going to read to you today is Pearl Learns a Lesson. The author of the book is Laura Appleton Smith, and it was illustrated by Carol Vredenberg. Let's see what this book is about. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, a king and queen had an infant girl named Pearl. To the king and queen, Pearl was a gift grander than any. One day, she would inherit their kingdom. As Pearl got bigger, she was given every gift she asked for. Her bed was bigger than any bed in the kingdom. Her closet was filled with dresses and skirts. Pearl was a lucky girl. Pearl began each day by jumping on her bed. She twirled and jumped until her mattress burst and bits of fluff puffed up and swirled around her. She pulled on her dolls until their legs ripped off, and then she hurled them from her bed. When Pearl rang a silver bell, a servant ran in with her snack. Pearl dripped jam and butter on her quilts. She spilt urns of milk on her rug. When she was full, she burped. Then she went to her closet to get dressed. Chapter 2. One day, Pearl dressed herself in a red velvet dress. She put on silk stockings and black velvet slippers. At last, she hung a silver locket from her neck. Pearl was perfect. As she left, she told the servant to fix the things she had ripped and cracked and bent. Then she went to visit the king and the queen. Pearl flirted with the king and queen. She kissed and hugged them, and then she asked for her next gift. "I want a dog with soft black fur and a silver collar." The king and queen were alert to the fact that Pearl did not respect her gifts. At last the king told Pearl, "No, not until you learn to respect the gifts you have." There's Pearl and her family. This was the first time Pearl had ever been told no. She burst from the king's lap. She blurted out bad words. She hurled herself onto the rug and kicked and ranted. But the king and queen were firm. No. Chapter 3. Pearl was so mad she ran from the kingdom. She ran until her legs hurt and her lungs burned. When she stopped to rest, she spotted the words, "Mervin the Wizard, do not disturb," printed on a fir tree. Pearl smirked. A wizard? She wrapped her hand on the trunk of the fir tree. Pearl heard a man yell, "No visitors." Pearl, being Pearl, went in regardless. Mervin the Wizard was not a bit bigger than Pearl. He was dressed in rags and bits of fur. He smelled of fungus and dirt. Pearl gasped, but remembering he was a wizard, she asked, "Will you help a damsel in distress?" Mervin grunted. Pearl went on, "This is a list of things I want." She pulled out a long list from the pocket in her skirt. "You can cast a spell and grant me my wish. The first gift I want is a dog with soft black fur and a silver collar." Mervin spotted the locket on Pearl's neck. "For the locket, I will pass the spell, but you must do the task I asked to be granted your gift." Mervin was clever. Pearl handed him the locket. Chapter 4. Mervyn went into his pit of burning logs. Into his bubbling pot he added a rotten turnip, a clump of dirt, a fluff of dandruff, and a handful of worms. As he stirred the pot, he murmured the words abracadabra, nimbus, nimwit, nist. Grant this girl the first gift on her list. Pearl dunked the goblet into the pot. Mervyn dunked the goblet into the pot and handed it to Pearl. Drink it, he said. Pearl gasped. The liquid smelled of mud. It had worms swimming in it and flecks of dandruff on the top. Pearl felt sick, but remembering her list, she slurped the drink. Mervyn winked. Next, you must work. Fill the sack with logs. My dog Pepper will help you, Mervyn told her. Pepper got up from under the bed. His fur was twisted with twigs and matted with dirt. He smelled as bad as Mervyn. Now, everyone, what do you think is going to happen next? When I come back, we will start on Chapter 5 with the story Pearl Learns Her Lesson. See you tomorrow.